We've just decided to go our separate ways, and I didn't expect to feel like this afterwards. I thought it would just feel heavy, sad, like something has ended, but if I'm being honest, there's also a sense of relief there. There's just been a lot going on lately, more than I'd normally be dealing with at once. Life, kids, everything that comes with that. And then trying to hold a relationship steady on top of it. And I think without really saying it out loud, I'd been carrying more than I actually had space for. Not in a way that anyone else would necessarily see. Just internally, it felt like a lot. So we had a conversation and we both agreed to go our separate ways. It wasn't an argument, it wasn't forced. It just felt like the most honest place we'd both got to. And that's where it gets a bit strange because I thought I would feel upset. But alongside that, there's this feeling of things being a bit lighter. Not because it didn't matter, not because I don't care, but because something that felt like pressure isn't there in the same way anymore. And I think sometimes you can be trying to make something work while knowing it doesn't quite fit. And those two things can sit together for a while until eventually you can't ignore it anymore. Especially when life doesn't slow down, when there's already a lot going on, when people still need you, and you're trying to hold everything steady at the same time. And I think this is something I'm starting to understand a little bit more. Sometimes it's not about trying harder to hold everything together. It's about recognizing when something doesn't fit into your life the way it is. And that doesn't make it a bad thing. It doesn't mean it failed. It just means the way things weren't sustainable. And I think what surprised me the most was how quickly I could feel that shift. Not everything being fixed, just a bit more space in my head. I don't know if anyone else has been in that kind of situation where something ends and you expect it to feel one way, but it actually feels more mixed than that. I think rebuilding your life isn't always about adding more. Sometimes it's about recognizing what doesn't fit anymore and what that frees up when it's no longer there, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's not what you expected. If you're going through something where things feel a bit mixed like that, that's exactly what this channel is about. Just figuring it out as it's happening.